you get politicians that go up there and they seem like automatons. Like one of my biggest pet peeves since I was a child, this has bothered me because I remember during Bill Clinton, the first like political thing that I remember was the Bill Clinton impeachment. That's what really jumped out. And when I was a kid, and I would see Bill Clinton on TV, and he'd be talking like this, and he kept doing this, and I said, "Why is he pointing with his thumb?" I was like, "Why is he doing that?" And then I noticed every politician was doing that, and I was like, "That's so bizarre." And then I found out later on that, oh, well, they do that because they don't want a picture in the newspaper of them doing this because it makes them look aggressive. And I said, "That's stupid. That's fucking stupid because this makes you look weird. It makes you look very strange doing something like that." And people vote. They don't vote on policies and procedures and and logic. They vote on vibes.
Aesthetics.
Yeah, it's depressing as hell. But that is the world we live in, and we have to accept that. I wish that weren't the case, but we have to accept that. And Donald Trump is once again, you talk about Trump is a great example of this. Is that say what you want about Trump, like blight on humanity, a scourge on the nation, but the guy has buckets of Riz, like he does. I mean, he is funny. Libs hate to admit it, but Trump is very funny, and not just unintentionally funny. Trump is he is quick on his feet. He's clever. He reads a room like nobody's business, and that helps out a lot. And I'm shocked that more politicians aren't like that. Like, how do you get elected being that bland when you have someone who's very funny and engaging? Why don't we run more people like that instead of your like Ted Cruz or Adam Schiff, like guys you would never want to listen to? I don't get it at all, but that's just what we're dealing with.
Yeah, it's a national show. And I think that's kind of what drew a good percentage of people to him as well, other than the politics, is, this guy's they had this sort of veneer of, oh, he's not a politician. He's outside. He's really
I know, right? Outside.
But he had that appearance, and that's all that really matters, is the aesthetics of the situation, So
yeah. And being clever helps too. I hate to admit that, because Trump is stupid. He's very stupid, but he is clever. And I remember
his tweets.
Oh my God, his tweets are it's just, they're so entertaining.
National Archive.
Right. I know 1,000 years from now they're gonna have like
what were these people thinking?
I remember Hillary Clinton when she ran against Trump. Her slogan, which I hated her slogan at first, her slogan was "I'm with her," which I thought was terrible. I thought that was a terrible slogan. And also, I didn't like the fact that Hillary Clinton focused so much on the fact that she would be the first woman president. She said it all the time. And in fact, because I remember in the debate she had against Bernie Sanders, Bernie Sanders would argue that, listen, I'm a progressive, and I don't think Secretary Clinton is progressive enough for this party. And I heard her say this several times. And she said, you say I'm not progressive, but I can't think of anything more progressive than being the first woman president. And people would clap for that. It's like, no, that's
not even a political position.
What are you talking about? That's absurd. And I juxtapose that against Obama, because I watched this very closely during Obama's first run for office. Not one fucking time did he ever say, if you elect me, I'll be the first black president. Never said it. He never said it because it doesn't look good. Like, it doesn't look as like, oh, I'm playing on this. Like, vote for me, we'll get these brownie points. No, it's like, vote for me because I'm the best person for this job. I have the best ideas. The fact that I'm black is a bonus, I guess, but that's not the reason you should vote for me. And Clinton did the exact opposite. She leaned heavily into always saying that she'd be the first woman president. It made her slogan, "I'm with her." And then Trump turned it right back around on her. And in a speech, he said that, I saw that Clinton's slogan is "I'm with her," but I'm telling you what, people, I'm the opposite. I'm with you. I was like, God damn, that was good. That was so fucking good. Clinton's been in politics for like 30 or 40 years, and Trump beat you at your own game very easily because you picked a stupid goddamn slogan. And it's like, I don't get it, man. I don't get it at all.
Yeah. Oh my God. It is a circus show. And it's not like online debates, but it is like maybe 80% rhetoric when it comes to like politicians. 85% rhetoric. And Hillary Clinton was, oh my God. You remember the what did she say? Pokemon go to the polls?
Pokemon go to the
Oh
polls.
my gosh. I looked at that. I remember seeing that on TV. I was like, wiggity wiggity. Like what did she just say? Oh, like she just it doesn't click.
Yeah. She's the opposite of Bill Clinton. Like Bill Clinton had a lot of charisma. She had none. And the funny thing is that so Pokemon go to the polls, it could have been like a B- joke. But like because she could have said something like, I hear these kids got, the Pokemon Go. I wish they'd Pokemon go to the polls. That wouldn't have been bad. But she said Pokemon go to the polls. Like her delivery was so bad. Like it was just awful. I was like, you could have salvaged that, but she just didn't have it. And I don't know. It's sad to think about this. And but the Republicans though, it's funny that I saw something a while ago that Republicans, oddly enough, have a lower average age for their congressmen and senators than Democrats do. Like really? Democrats have a higher average age because we on the left, the liberals, they show a lot of deference to the elder guard, the old statesmen like Dianne Feinstein, Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi. Republicans don't do that at all. They don't. They go with the most insane person, and that person riles up the base. And we could learn from that. Like we could learn from that in doing something. But I forgot I was going with this, but. Just this energizing the crowd, and I don't know why we haven't learned from that because the sticking with like the old folks and is not going to help galvanize the youth. Which that's I don't know what to say about that, man.
The rhetoric aspect and like the sort of mobilization. The only good politicians on the left, I think, seeing doing that today at least. Bernie's pretty good at it.
Ironically.
I don't know what happened with Gavin Newsom. He must have like took some sort of super serum because like after last year, he just started like doing these tours and like his rhetoric was like on point against whatever you feel about him. Like this guy is like going after Republicans like the way the left should be going after Republicans. Bernie as well. There's like it's a very small handful. But the Republicans like they got this whole like field day of. I mean, it's kind of like they're leveraging their entire political movement off of rhetoric and showmanship and galvanization. So
yeah, they do. they do. You're right about Newsom. So I've never had a high opinion of Gavin Newsom. I still don't actually, but I look credit where credit's due. Him just going after Republicans and shitting on them and dunking on them. He's doing a great job. Like he is. Like he is doing a great. I'm not saying he would be a great president or anything like that, but it's the decorum thing. Like lefty or not lefties, but liberals love their decorum. They're like how dare you, sir? Can you believe that Trump said that? Yeah, I can. Yeah, of course I can. Like, why wouldn't I believe that? That's not going to move the needle at all. And we need a lot more of that. So sometimes like Michelle Obama saying stuff like, well, they go low, we go high. That doesn't work. Nope. It doesn't. It doesn't work. You look like
I'm getting in the mud with you.